Let's talk about 5 types of trousers and pants every guy needs in their wardrobe. What is up, you guys? Stevie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I personally am always in some sort of pant, whether it is a jean, a trouser, a sweatpant, anything that's long on the leg, you name it, I am in it. In today's video, I curated my personal top 5 favorites. These types of pants and bottoms right here, I personally think are classic, are timeless, they are wardrobe essentials. And I wanna walk you guys through each style, each fit, how I personally would wear it, where you can get these pieces from, and really share with you guys the exact reasons as to why I think every single one of these types of pants are essential for any guy's wardrobe. As always, links to everything will be in the description box down below. It gets chatty here, so do what you have to do, grab a snack, grab a drink, and just kind of relax me for a bit. And let's dive into my personal top 5 favorite pants that I think you guys are really gonna like as well. The first category that I want to mention is one that I have been getting so much wear out of. Let's talk about the wide leg / relaxed fitting trouser. This type of trouser right here, again, I personally have been getting so much wear out of. I definitely feel like it is something that you gotta not knock it until you try it. My personal favorite is a pair from Revivo that I scooped up years and years ago, but of course I'll be sure to leave links to similar alternatives in the description box down below. I feel like the wide leg trouser or a relaxed fitting trouser is just so perfect for the kind of more elevated casual looks. So I personally don't think that you can really dress down a wide leg relaxed fitting trouser, especially one that's like really flowy. I feel like it just kind of gives off a bit more dressier vibes. So I think maybe that with a really nice knit of some sort, even a button-up shirt, a jacket, and really nice shoes that aren't sneakers. So think loafers, think mock toe derbies, think maybe low cut boots, anything that just kind of gives off nothing too dressy but nothing too casual. You know, it's kind of like that fine line and that fine mix in between the two. You guys are seeing B-roll clips and examples as to how I personally would style these types of trousers right here. I feel like me personally, I definitely was on the kind of team of, you know, wide leg trousers. They're kind of hard to style. I think the reason I love wide leg trousers so much is because as a shorter fellow myself, I am barely 5'8". It just really elongates the overall body. It makes you look so much taller than you are because there's a continuous line from your hips all the way down to your shoes. So again, it just kind of elongates you, makes you look so much taller. And I just think that it's really flattering, especially on shorter guys like myself. I think a couple tips when it comes to a wide leg or relaxed fitting trouser is, one, as I mentioned, don't knock it until you try it. 2, I personally would stick to just more classic colors like black, a really nice charcoal gray. And honestly, there's those two. And then once you kind of land the styling between those 2 colors, then you can venture out and try something new, something different. And the third tip would be, if you're gonna wear nice, relaxed fitting wide leg trousers, you wanna kind of keep the top a little bit more fitted, a little bit more, not necessarily cropped, but just not as long, because you don't want your overall outfit to look like you're kind of drowning, you know? So if you're gonna wear a wide leg, relaxed fitting trouser, maybe wear, like I said, just a nice knit that is just at your waist. And then you can throw on an overcoat, a trench coat, or a jacket of some sort, because you have that sort of middle piece breaking up all of the silhouettes. Because like I said, you don't want to necessarily be drowning and just looking like continuous sort of like, you know, you don't want it to look like too linear. You kind of want to create like breaks, and the elongation from the trouser is plenty and it does all the talking. So those are kind of my few tips when it comes to a wide leg trouser. But like I said, definitely a favorite of mine. I mean, to be fair, all of these are my favorites, that's why they're on the list. But as I mentioned, just don't knock it until you try it. Trust me on this, especially for the shorter fellas. This next pant style right here is, in my opinion, the most versatile, the most classic, the most comfortable, and I definitely think it is the type of trouser that you're gonna get the most bang for your buck. Let's talk about the slim and or straight option when it comes to pants. Slim and or straight style trousers and pants have been around for years and years and years, and there is definitely a reason why. It is the most classic option. It really can be dressed up or dressed down, and it just works. It looks nice on pretty much any single type of body, any sort of figure, any sort of style. My personal favorite are these pants right here. This is the tech pant from Jack Archer. Thank you to Jack Archer for sponsoring today's video and supporting my channel. These pants right here, truly 10 out of 10. These are again the tech pants from Jack Archer, and this right here is in the straight leg variation. They do offer it in slim, in a ton of different other colors, a different ton of waist sizes, length sizes, which is something I really like about the Jack Archer team. Kind of going back into the trousers right here, there's a lot of little details about the trousers that I like. I'll just highlight some of my favorite, and then you guys will see the rest of them on the screen in text. I really love the overall sort of fabric that they use for this pant right here. It's nice and elevated, but it's still comfortable. That is kind of the key beauty and the thing that I think of the most when I wear these trousers. You guys can see they're nice and dressy, but they are made out of this really nice, unique, breathable tech material that is still heavyweight, but again, it's breathable and it's comfy. It looks like just a really nice dressed up trouser, but it's so comfortable and flattering to wear on the body. It just hugs you in all the right places. It has a ton of pockets throughout, and the overall like material of the trousers feels nice on the skin as well. I love the stretchy waistband, and I just love how overall these pants pair really nicely with a little bit more casual stuff, and then you also could kind of dress it up depending on your personal style. Speaking of styling, I would wear those Jack Archer tech pants with the Jack Archer legacy jacket. This is also another favorite of mine. Similar to what I was saying about the tech pants from Jack Archer, this jacket right here is nice and breathable and heavyweight. Going back into the jacket, it's just a nice and classic. It's form-fitting, so it kind of hugs you in all the right places, just like the trousers. I can really see myself dressing this up and or down, dressing it down with maybe a nice simple basic white tee on the inside, or having a dress shirt on the inside and kind of letting the collar, the dress shirt collar, pop out at the top right there. If you guys are looking for high quality, comfortable, durable, and most importantly classic items to add into your wardrobe, I'd highly recommend checking out Jack Archer. As I mentioned, you guys saw my personal favorite was the tech pants and the legacy jacket from Jack Archer, but they have so much stuff ranging from jackets, outerwear, tops, pants, accessories, the list goes on. And I know for a fact that the quality, just based off of those two pieces, the quality will transcend across all of their other pieces as well. So definitely recommend checking them out. And the best part is I do have a discount code. So if you're like, Stevie, those trousers were amazing and so was that jacket, and you know, you want to treat yourself to a little something, I do have a discount code. It's up on the screen, and I'll have those pieces linked as well as my discount code typed out and linked in the description box down below. Thank you once again to Jack Archer for sponsoring today's video and supporting my channel. Now let's go ahead and dive into the rest of the style pants that I think you guys need in your wardrobe. Let's talk about a relaxed jean slash workwear pants. So these pants right here are not only an essential, but they are different than the first pair of relaxed fitting wide leg trousers that I talked about at the top of the video. So obviously the difference between a trouser and a jean is within the overall fabric. A trouser is very malleable, it's very flowy. Think like this kind of motion when it comes to the pants while as you're moving. And jeans and worker pants, obviously they're a little bit more stiff, they're a little bit more heavyweight, and they kind of hold their structure. And I definitely think that there's a time and a place for both, but kind of honing in and sticking to the relaxed jeans and workwear pants you guys are seeing on the screen right now. Some of my personal favorites and how I personally would style it. My personal favorite way to style a relaxed jean is just with a really nice pair of boots at the bottom, some sort of like knit sweater underneath, and a jacket. Obviously, if it is during the warmer seasons and you're wearing a relaxed fitting pair of jeans, you can obviously take away the layers and kind of lighten the layers as you go. That is just sort of my personal recipe that I really like. I like a relaxed fitting jean when I want to still have that silhouette of a relaxed fitting pant, but I don't want it to be a dressy type of trouser. There's a place for each and every type of pant that I'm mentioning, and so I think if I again want to have that silhouette, I want to have that elongation within my legs and within my pant choice, but I want it to lean a little bit more on the casual side, I will of course opt for a relaxed jean over a relaxed trouser. And then I kind of wanted to fold in the workwear pant into this section of the video as well, because I feel like they're same but different. Obviously a relaxed jean is just a relaxed fitting pair of jeans, and a workwear style pant has that same and similar aesthetic and similar fit, but it just has the workwear elements such as the additional pockets. It has kind of like the carabiner sort of loops throughout the pant, and a lot of times workwear pants are offered in a lot more different variations, different style of prints. And so I think basically the workwear pant is kind of the more fun version of a relaxed fitting jean. It has the more visual interesting details. Like I said, it's offered in a lot more colors, washes, prints, all that stuff. You guys are seeing my personal favorite on the screen right now. I just recently got that in and I have been wearing it so much. This is kind of a workwear style pant and workwear style jean, but it has a bit more of a barrel fit to it. But nonetheless, you guys are kind of getting the point and you guys kind of see what I'm saying. Each style is they're same, but they're different. And I think if you are the type of person, you know, you already have your personal style down, you already have all the basics, all the essentials when it comes to pants, and you want something a little bit more fun, I definitely would recommend opting for a workwear jean in a unique pattern, a unique color, a unique wash, just like the one that you guys were just seeing on the screen. This next style right here, the OGs know. I have been recommending these heavyweight sweatpants for years on years now, and it is no secret that my personal favorite Honestly, the only heavyweight sweatpants that I wear is from Cole Buxton. No other brand does heavyweight sweatpants like them. So the reason why I think a heavyweight sweatpant is so essential is it is the perfect casual, sporty, just super relaxed option when it comes to a bottom, when you don't want to wear jeans, when you don't want to wear trousers, but you still want to be elevated. I personally think that there is a big difference between a regular sort of sweatpant and hoodie combo set that you would wear to sleep versus the Cole Buxton heavyweight sweatpants. You guys are seeing from the B-roll clips and the reference photos, the Cole Buxton sweatpants offer a really nice tight waistband. It gathers really nicely at the bottom, and it has those really nice tight cuffs right above your ankle to emphasize your sock and your sneaker combo of choice that day. And it just tapers down really nicely, so it's not like a super relaxed fitting pair of sweatpants, but it still has that room and that, you know, kind of relaxed fit to it, if that makes sense. I think a heavyweight sweatpant can really be dressed up or dressed down depending on your personal style. If you saw me in real life, you would be able to see me wear these Cole Buxton sweatpants with a hoodie and some sneakers and some socks and just a puffer jacket. But then I also could dress it up with a really nice quarter zip up, a really nice oversized overcoat, maybe, you know, still sneakers and socks, but maybe a nicer, more unique sneaker. I really do feel like the heavyweight sweatpants in particular is so much more versatile than just a casual sweatpant that you would wear around the house. And like I said, I know it's kind of hard to grasp that concept of like, what are you talking about? It's literally sweatpants and sweatpants. But I'm telling you guys, the real ones, if you know, you know, there is a big difference between a heavyweight sweatpants and a regular type of sweatpants. So definitely recommend the Cole Buxton one. Shout out to them. I have yet to find another brand that does a sweatpant like them. And for any of you guys watching this right now, if you have any recommendations when it comes to really great, high quality, thick, heavyweight sweatpants that you can dress up so that you don't look like trash when you are just running out doing casual errands, drop those recommendations in the comments down below, because to be fair, the Cole Buxton ones do come with a nice hefty price tag. So if you guys have any other recommendations that, you know, beat the price tag or are just kind of like in the same line of quality and aesthetics as the Cole Buxton one, let me know and let everyone know in the comments down below. The last type of trouser that I want to mention that I personally think is a wardrobe essential is a pleated trouser. This one right here is a little bit different for me, and it is something that I have just recently been implementing into my wardrobe and into my fits, but I feel like it is just truly 10 out of 10, and I would be remiss if I didn't share it with you guys. So think of a trouser, but obviously just with a pleat in it. So whether that is a center front pleat, whether that is a double pleat, whether that is an inverted pleat, a triple pleat, there are so many options when it comes to pleating and pleated trousers, and I think it's all about finding the ones that you like. I started off real simple with just trousers that had a really nice center pleat down the front, but I just recently got in this pair that you guys are seeing on the screen right now from Zara, and it has this really apparent, really bold, almost like double crossed over pleated situation going on. And I feel like a pleated trouser is so essential when it comes to your pant selection, because if you want something that offers a little bit more visual interest, something that is just a little bit more unique than a traditional wide leg trouser, the pleated trouser is the way to go. And that's why I wanted to create its own separate category, because as I mentioned, with every single one of these pants that I've been calling out in this video, there is a time and a place for every single one. And so I think if you're the type of person, you know, maybe you like my style and you like it when I wear a little bit more dressy stuff and you don't mind the wide leg trousers and being a little bit more bold with it, the pleated trouser is going to be your best friend. So like I said, this one that you guys are seeing from Zara, my personal favorite, it is unfortunately sold out, but they have very similar options on their website right now, so I'll be sure to leave it linked in the description box down below. But I think this trouser right here, you truly can go from day to night depending on your personal style. You could dress it down, but I personally would just kind of stick to dressing it up. I think that type of trouser with a really nice shirt on the inside, a really nice jacket, or if you even want to take it a step further, a really nice button-up shirt, an overcoat, a belt, really nice sort of loafers, a hat, or a fisherman beanie, that sort of aesthetic is how I personally would style the pleated trousers. But like I said, whatever works for you guys, whatever floats your boat, do that. I think to kind of wrap up the pleated trouser talk, it's very similar to what I thought about the wide leg trousers. Don't knock it until you try it. It kind of takes some finessing to figure out the styling, but once you do, trust me, it is like amazing. And I think when it comes to the pleated trouser, you got to keep it really simple. I would just opt for a nice black pair, a nice charcoal gray pair, maybe a khaki or tan pair. All right, you guys, and that is it for my top 5 must-have trousers and pants for every guy's wardrobe style video. I feel like I have been talking for years on years now, so if you took anything away from this video, definitely be sure to let me know in the comments down below. If you found it helpful, I hope you did. Please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know which trouser, which type of pant is your personal favorite. Maybe you guys can put me on to some new styles that I personally haven't experimented with yet. And if you have just any sort of recommendations or anything you want to ask me, just leave it in the comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. As always, everything mentioned and worn will be in the description box down below. And like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.